guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well and great. Today's video. This video is a little bit exciting topic. How I built a healthy relationship with myself. Most of you guys ask me when I talk to you and I give you advices of go out on a date with yourself, have a solo date, bring yourself gifts, treat yourself. Most of you ask me, Ragda, how did you build this healthy relationship with yourself? How did you reach this? And how did you build it? Today I'm going to talk to you about this topic and we're going to talk about it more. But before we start the video, don't forget to add me on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. My second channel, it's down in the description box. And now let's start the video. First of all, before I start talking about all this, I want to say you have to know that nobody reached this relationship or she built a healthy relationship with herself unless she went or he went a very hard time through a hard time in their life or through a hard period in their life. Nobody reach this self-love level, and nobody reached this until he went through a very hard time in his life. For me, when I went through a very hard time in my life, or a very hard period in my life, which is normal, everyone goes through this. Everyone in earth goes through a very hard time in his life. Everyone, without anything, they went through a very hard time in their life. For me, I learned after I went through a very hard time in my life, I learned that nobody loves me more than me. Even if I have so many people in my life, they love me, but not more than I love myself. Nobody takes care about me than myself. Nobody knows deeply what I went through more than myself. Nobody wants me to be successful more than myself. So I learned that I have some people close to me in my life, and that's enough for me. I don't want more, because nobody is worth to give him more than he deserves. Okay, nobody. I learned this. And I want to tell you something. Before 2 days, I heard a podcast, an Arabic podcast, but I'm going to translate for you this part I heard in the podcast. She was a woman, two women. One, she's asking the questions, and she's the leader of the podcast. She's making the podcast, and she have like a guest in the podcast. She's an Arabic celebrity. She said that I learned, she's a big woman, literally. She's a big woman and she's a very famous celebrity in Arabic region. She said that she's very famous in Arabic countries. Yani. She said that I learned that whenever whenever someone gives me a chocolate, I give him all the supermarket. Okay. Now I learned that when someone gives me a chocolate, I'll give him a chocolate too. Not all the supermarket. She understood that nobody deserves to give him I give him she gave me a chocolate. I'll give her a chocolate. I'll not give her all the supermarket. No, she doesn't. Nobody deserves for this. Okay, someone gives me a chocolate. That's perfect. That's nice. Um, this is very good. I'm going to give it back a chocolate too. I'm not going to give it back the whole supermarket. No, no. And I'm very happy that I learned this um, in a small age. She is big. See, she took how many times to learn this? She's maybe 40. She's in her 40s. See how many she see how many she times she took. See the time she took to understand this? Very big time. Very big time. She understood that nobody is worth it after this long time. Why will I wait this long time to understand this? No, I understand it now in a small age so I can be happy in the future in my life. When I learn this in a small age, I'll be happy in the future. Why? Because I'll give like people what they deserve. I'll not give more. I understand this now. Now I understand that. For another example, someone gives me a plate of cake. I'll not go and give him the whole plate of the cake, the full cake, and give it to him. No, or give it to her. No, I'll give it back the same, a small plate of cake, not the whole cake. You understand or no? You have to understand that whenever you start to give people what they deserve, you'll be in a very, very, very high level of self-love in your life. And please learn and know this in a small age so you'll be happy and satisfied in the future. That's how I learn how to build a healthy relationship with myself. Yes, I bring flowers to myself. I bring gifts. I treat myself. Why not? Why not? I deserve. I deserve. I'm number one in my whole life. Why not? Why not? So, this is the video for today. I hope it was a good and you learned something from this video. I hope you enjoy it. I love you all so much. Love yourself. Don't give people more than they deserve. Give them what they deserve exactly. I love you all so much. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. They are all down in the description box. And be ready for the new videos in 2026. Very excited videos. Very exciting videos. So subscribe. There are so many perfect videos coming. I love you all so much. Wait for the coming content. See you in the next video. Bye.